watching Twin Peaks for the first time.
Oh, you didn't
my-
say it was your first time.
It's my first time.
Oh, wow.
Which is my recommendation.
Yeah.
It's a good TV show, although after the first 3 episodes, I turned to Hannah, who had seen it twice before,
Yeah.
and I was like, hey, I just want to make sure of something. Do we find out who the killer is?
That's a legitimate question for you to ask.
Or am I going to watch 2 seasons of 45 to an hour and a half long episodes, a movie, and then another season, and not know who the killer is?
Well,
And she said, yeah, but like not in the way that really reassured me.
no. I was going to say I'm interested to know how she answered that.
She said yes, but again, not in the way that really reassured me. I don't know why I just put hand sanitizer
I
on.
was wondering. I was wondering whether to bring that up.
That was odd.
Now I'm wondering. I shook somebody's hand earlier. Should I have? Here, hand me some.
Okay, this is good. Oh, you got it on the magazine.
Oh shit.
Which, by the way, you can buy
Okay.
old biker magazines on our site.
Yeah.
It's a fun fact.
Old trashy.
But Twin Peaks is very good.
Yeah. So what do
It's-
you think?
It's basically, and then to me, just going, oh, that guy, because it's a ton of character actors.
It's a lot of good character actors.
The sheriff is also in Slapshot, the Paul Newman movie.
See, I don't remember. I remember Slapshot. I just don't.
He's the
remember him
guy-
in that.
That doesn't want to fight. He like
Okay.
strips at the end.
Okay.
He's that guy.
All right.
One of the main characters.
Yeah.
Slapshot's a good movie.
It's a great movie.
We also recently showed Dazed and Confused. If you're in the Cincinnati general area, the first Monday of every month, we do movies
Hopefully you
at the
didn't
Esquire
miss it.
Theater. I think next month might be Beverly Hills Cop.
That's a good one.
Really like Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah.
I just made this point earlier, but it wasn't on air.
Oh.
I think out of all of those, late 70s through 90s comedians, Eddie Murphy and Steve Martin, they hold up the best.
they hold up pretty good.
And I think Bill Murray does when he is not in like Stripes type stuff.
Even in Stripes stuff, I like him.
Yeah, but like I just mean like his movies still hold up.
Oh,
But sometimes
right,
he's
right.
in like Ghostbusters, and I don't think Ghostbusters holds up in the same way.
You don't think so?
No.
Really?
Yeah,
People love that movie.
they do. People love Animal House.
Yeah.
Animal House is not a good movie.
It's problematic.
Just beyond that, it's not even a good fucking movie.
Yeah.
Although I will say,
It's a crowd pleaser.
if you haven't seen it, this is a good movie. It's a little bit of a bummer if you know anything about Doug Kenny's life, the guy from National Lampoon.
Okay. No, I don't.
But Will Forte played him in a movie called A Futile and Stupid Gesture.
I think I heard that was
Yeah,
good.
it was made for Netflix in like 2017 or something around there.
Okay.
And it goes through like, them getting National Lampoon going all the way through the like bigger Animal House type
Yeah, that could be fun.
stuff. And then obviously that guy dies. That's not wrecking it because that was a real guy. If you just look up Doug Kenny, you'd see how that story ended.
Wikipedia spoiled the movie.
More about the journey. But it's a pretty good movie. I'm also very excited to see Will Forte's in another movie,
Okay.
Coyote versus Acme, which is like a Who Framed Roger Rabbit deal.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's about he's representing
Who's doing it?
Well, he's representing Wile E. Coyote
Okay.
in court against the Acme Corporation for like being hurt, like an injury
Yeah,
suit.
he's got a claim. yeah, he's got a case.
And that movie, it was like completed in 22 or 23.
Okay.
And Warner Brothers decided that they were going to use it as a tax write-off and never release it.
Ah,
And there was a
Dicks.
very big blowback.
good.
And now it is coming out this summer.
All right, look at the people changing things.
And I'm excited about that. I like that concept. I like Will Forte.
Oh, it's a great concept. Do you know who all's involved with it?
Let's find out real quick.
Yeah.
Acme.
It sounds
Right?
It sounds
Acme.
like that could be really. It sounds like that could be really fun.
Yeah, Acme versus Coyote. Okay.
They do a good job with that.
John Cena's in it.
Okay.
Luis Guzman's in it.
Love him.
John Early's in it.
All right.
John Early is that guy.
Okay,
John
yeah.
Early's fucking hilarious. He is my favorite character that maybe anyone has ever done.
Okay. What is it?
Which is he does a thing called Vicky with a V. Look this up, where he's like a middle-aged Southern mom doing stand-up.
All right.
And it's just one of the funniest fucking things I've ever seen in my life.
Okay.
It's He's a funny fucking dude. But yeah, that'll be something.
So you're only 3 episodes? I'm still curious about your Twin Peaks thing.
I'm 6 in.
Okay.
There's 2 more in the first season.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm interested to hear what you think about the second season.
Definitely look away in the middle of your sentence.
Like that?
Yeah.
Is there a Doppler effect?
Yeah, it's fantastic. It's like a Wurlitzer. It's fantastic.
Yeah, well, that's good.
But yeah, I don't know. I like it. Does the second season get kookier?
I'm not going to say anything about it. I'm going to let Hannah tell you.
Well, the show will tell me.
Oh, she can give you spoilers.
Okay.
You're going to love it. It's great.
Okay. Housekeeping shit.
Yeah.
Party at the Pen is a fucking month from like
Coming
today.
right up fast.
Yep. So we'll be there. We're doing a magazine solely about it.
It's going to be special.
It's, well, we'll be set up, selling stuff, shooting stuff.
Come say hi.
Unless I don't like you.
Oh, if Sam doesn't like you, don't say hi.
Yeah.
But if you're cool, then
But
definitely
if
come
I
say
do
hi.
like, or
Yeah.
if I have a neutral opinion or positive, you can come say hi.
Don't let that affect your
And if it's
approaching.
neutral, make it positive.
Yeah, bring something to the table. Come on.
Like cash.
Well, we will be selling things.
Yeah.
You are asking people for their money.
We got some gas caps coming out.
Yeah, those are going to be cool.
We have a bike. End of sentence.
I wonder.
What else do we have? I don't know, man. We got our new magazine coming out soon. That'll be the last one before the Party at the Pen one. I think there might be one in between there. I don't know.
Get that one. It's got my Mind War article in it. It's really
And
good.
essentially, we got a lot of stuff coming up. We got something that I cannot discuss that I did previously in the last intro.
All right.
About going to Texas in the fall. That is heading the right direction.
Okay.
Seems pretty positive that
Oh.
we'll be going to Texas in the fall.
All right. What's coming up that you can tell us?
It'll be Austin, and it'll be in October. So if you're in Austin or around Austin, we'll be there doing.
Come say hi, unless
I
Sam
don't
doesn't
like
you.
Or if I have a neutral opinion, in which case you can come say hi and make it positive.
You can say hi to me. I'll be.
But it'll be Texas. It'll be in October, and that's that.
All right.
Anyway, the other thing
Yes.
is, if you listen to this podcast, can you if it's on Spotify or
Would
Apple,
you admit to it?
would you? Can you rate it? That'd be helpful.
Rate it 5 stars specifically.
Yeah, rate it 4 or 5, either one of them, preferably 5. But
It's a cynical world. You don't have to be honest. Just do 5.
But rate it if you want to. Leave a word review. That would be cool. It doesn't have to be long. Just make me have a positive opinion of you. Then you can come say hi.
Jeez, really?
This episode, which was recorded at Scene Support Studio, that's
the thing I was gonna. Yeah, good. Matt and Laney's
is with Jason Morgan. Jason is a tattoo artist.
He's a Renaissance man.
Yes, he's a tattoo artist. He owns One Shot Tattoo on the west side of Cincinnati. He's been in the game for a long time.
30.
He realized he's now the old guy in tattooing. He also builds bikes. He's going to have one in the show at Party at the Pen. It'll also be in our magazine.
Yep.
If you have our calendar, he had, he was in that as well, one of his bikes. So he's on the cover. And he's not Willie or Kenny, so you know who it is. You recognize their bikes. But it was a good talk. We talked to him.
He's also a publisher.
Yes, we talked to him now about the book
talents.
that he just put out.
Yeah.
Which is called Life Behind Bars. It's 100 different tattoo artists who are all into writing, doing a custom flash sheet
Right.
for the book.
Yeah.
So it's a picture, one page for each artist is the flash sheet.
Yep.
And the other page is, picture of tattoos they've done, picture of them, picture of their bike, that kind of deal.
That's the formula. It's pretty good. It works.
It's a cool book. We have it for sale on our website. He has it for sale on Afterlife Publishing. Right?
Afterlife Publishing, pretty sure.
Okay.
God, I should know.
And if it's not that, he says it a couple times in this episode.
Listen, he'll say it.
So here's Jason. I think that's all the stuff.
Yeah. Like and subscribe.
Like and
I feel
subscribe.
like such a twat.
Oh my god! Also, there's videos of most of our podcasts now. We'll be going up on YouTube. The ones that we do on fucking what's the word for when we're not in the same place?
The not Zoom thing, but like Zoom.
Yeah. Those are going to be going up on YouTube. So if they're not in person, you can watch the video. If they are in person, tough shit. Just gotta listen to the audio.
Yeah.
Until we
didn't have
get a videographer or something.
Makeup artist for that one.
Yeah, I don't know. All right. Here's Jason,
Enjoy.
who I have a positive opinion of.
I'm your black cat baby. Your bad luck creeping around the bend.
But they never like really cast him in very much. It seems like.
He just
I
gets
just
small
rewatched. Okay.
Dwight Yoakam roles. They're just awesome.
Dude, I just rewatched Heat. I'd forgotten that Henry Rollins was in that.
The cop. He's a cop.
Yeah.
No,
Isn't he?
no, he's
That's in Lost Highway.
Oh,
he's the
okay,
bad.
yeah,
he's
yeah,
like
yeah.
the
Yeah.
Another one
rich
that I
dudes.
Yeah.
I love appearances by
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Tom
like,
Waits.
It's like Dwight
You know.
Yoakam, man.
Yeah.
Love Dwight Yoakam.
great in movies
And
too.
He's such a
Have you seen Deep
such a
State
good
with
actor.
Lawrence Fishburne.
No,
I don't
It's
remember.
Dwight Yoakam's in that.
Yeah.
I'll watch
It's
anything. with
very
it.
good.
Yeah.
Right on.
Like it was enthralling. Is the way to describe that. I just put it on. I was like, oh my god, Jeff Goldblum's in it, and it's not a comedy.
That sounds
It was
great.
before his switch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
fantastic. All right, start talking about the book.
All right. The book.
Talking about David Yow's microphone.
Yeah. Lawrence Fishburne.
Larry, he was still Larry.
He was still
Larry.
Fishburne back then.
Right on.
I remember
So yeah, the book, Life Behind Bars. It was a thing that I was supposed to be a part of, as far as just being invited to be a part of this book. My good buddy, awesome tattooer Mike Wilson, did a guest spot at the shop. It was about a month later. He called me. He's like, "You should be a part of this book, man." It was just called Behind Bars then.
Okay.
This guy in California had the idea, which was really an idea someone else had done a while back.
Yeah. What
Well,
is
there was a little different. It was called In the Wind, and it was a page of Motorcycle Flash and then a picture of you and your bike.
Okay.
So this guy, Fred Pinkard, that runs Alliance Tattoo Company, had done this book in like 2011, and it was really cool.
Yeah.
This other guy, Rooster, kind of acted like it was his idea to come up with this, but it was really Fred's. So anyway, I was invited to be a part of it. This book was supposed to be out. There's like 70 tattooers that sent their flash in, and then some pictures, but it was supposed to come out. This was like 2024. It's supposed to be like beginning of 2025, and then nothing happened. Nothing happened. So I kind of called this dude out. I'm like, "Man, what the hell's going on?
Still
like,
a good idea.
You got all these people's original flash. Like, what's going on?" And he's like, "Well, I'm waiting on funding." And I was like, "Well, what the fuck does that mean? Like, you like shouldn't even taken it on."
Yeah.
So anyway, he's like, "I can't do the book if anybody knows anybody." And
Okay.
and I stepped up, and then a bunch of people are like, "Give it to Jason, give it to Jason." So I used to be in graphic design before I ever tattooed, like in high school. I went to vocational school for that. So me and another dude, Randy Hauser, got together. He mailed all the sheets out to me. Like nothing had been done, nothing had been scanned, like nothing, like, and no, there weren't the pictures for the book. So I was like, well, then let's just change it all up. Let's do
Yeah.
a sheet of flash, 2 pictures, a picture of you and your bike, a picture of your bike, and then 2 tattoos you've done. So everything motorcycle related. So
Yeah.
cool. So it turned out it was like, I'm proud of it. I'm happy with it.
Yeah.
A lot of work, but cool.
I mean, I think the addition of the 2 tattoos, I don't remember who said this. Someone
Yeah.
around me that was looking
Yeah.
at it said it. And they specifically called that out where they were
Yeah.
like, oh, it's good because you can see they're not terrible at this.
Right. And and that's why I changed it to Life Behind Bars instead of Behind Bars. So it's Life Behind Bars. And it's like, you know, Life Behind Bars on your bike. Like we have these addictive personalities, whether it's motorcycles or tattoos and stuff. So you put kind of anything and everything into it.
Sure.
And I mean, those are my passions, it's family, friends, like tattoos, motorcycles, like that's it.
Well, I don't know this about you. I realized this on the way over because we've known each other for like a number of years.
Yeah.
I have no idea what your background is.
Yeah. So
Like, I don't know where you came from.
yeah, I'm
Graphic
from
design.
Yeah,
You're just the guy that owns One Shot that I go to.
yeah. On One Shot.
How did you become
since-
you?
So, my family is all from Maysville, Kentucky, and across the river. So about an hour from here on the river. Tobacco farmers, and my other grandfather, my dad's father, ran the tobacco warehouse. So
Okay.
like, I lived there on the farm. Like when I was in the first grade, I helped them, do tobacco when I was a little like older. But my parents, they realized that they didn't want to stay in rural, Maysville.
It is
So
the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
it's awesome. It's like stepping back in time 20 years.
Yeah.
Like, people hold the door for you and they're really kind. So it's really nice. Like I like going out there, but as far as living there, it's definitely way slower paced.
You're stuck.
Yeah, kind of.
If you
Like
could have
if I
that-
lived there, I'd have an old Mustang and
Yeah.
be married to Tammy and have 5 kids and be real drunk and then work the farm because
Right.
that's what you did,
You got to sign
So-
on to that life, though.
So my parents luckily moved to Louisville. I grew up in Louisville. I was the punk rock skateboard kid. My parents were kind of pissed. I fucked up in school. I worked at the horse shit farm across the street.
Cool.
That was like, I was 14. I would get off the bus, go across the street, and me and one other guy like cleaned 37 horse stalls. So,
Were they selling the shit?
well, as fertilizer.
Okay, that
So-
makes sense.
yeah, shit's
So,
big business.
but I'm shoveling it and taking wheelbarrows of shit and then taking, 5-gallon buckets of water and feed.
I mean, it's just horse shit.
And then that's how I got money to $2 an hour. That's how I got
Oh,
money
wow.
to buy my skateboards. And then I'd save my lunch money, which was like $1.45. So
Yeah.
I'd take a pack of crackers for lunch or something, and then
Okay.
I'd fucking
So you know
save
that
my shit.
you have
to-
a value of a long-term plan
I can
in mind.
appreciate everything because I had to work for it.
Yeah.
So punk rock, loved music, loved skateboarding, skated like 16 years, and bought my first motorcycle for $50. It was like an old Honda that some dude I went to school with, his grandma said he had to get it out of the garage. He wanted $150. I was like, I got $50,
Cool.
So Honda 750, so it was a cool, quick little bike that always had carburetor problems. And
They all do.
yeah, I didn't have money, so that's how I learned how to
Yeah.
work on shit. Whether it's my car or bikes, was like,
Yeah.
if you're gonna ride it, you have to know how to work on it. Otherwise,
Yeah, I'm learning
you
that.
don't have the money to pay somebody.
Yeah.
So, but
There's a weird pipeline of skate to biker.
yeah,
Like everyone, I think from like my age, a little bit younger, up through your
Yeah.
age, because we're like opposite ends of a generation. I
to
think.
tattooers too.
It's all the same
tattooers,
shit, yeah.
motorcycles, punk rock, skateboarding.
Like we all
It's all
skated.
this rebellious
Yeah.
stuff, It's all
And
this
it's
stuff
all
like, Yeah.
unsupervised behavior.
For sure. I mean, just like getting tattooed. Like my first tattoo was like where the wild things are. I was like, oh, I'm a wild thing. I want to get tattooed.
This children's book is really rebellious.
Yeah, right, exactly. But then my brother was supposed to get a dragon on his arm, and like he was like, I don't know. I was like, what do you mean? That's badass. Get it. And he's like, I don't know. So I got it. So, and then I was hooked from there, man. I was lucky to have like a good upbringing in tattooing and the Louisville crew, and then moved up here in mid 90s, and then Mike Dorsey and like all that. That's where I apprenticed, was his shop, so there wasn't, there was maybe 5 tattoo shops within a half-hour radius.
Dude, now there's
Oh, wow.
Now there's like
250.
200, yeah, some. And I would say 95% of those probably use like those dildo pin things. And like, I'm old school. I use the rowdy, loud coil machines and like draw everything on with a marker and no iPad. Like I can draw an eagle or a snake or a dragon, and it's all in my pencil. I don't need an iPad to show me how to draw scales or how to draw whatever.
Are you talking shit about Michael right now?
No, I'm talking shit about like, it's just my
kids,
personal
the
preference.
new-
I don't give a fuck what you use, but I do.
But there's a certain
But I
aesthetic.
take care of my own backyard, and
Yeah.
and like I don't really piss on those turds. I really don't care about. I don't have time to mess around with like the rest of them out there. Like I'm cool with everybody I used to work for, and then like I try to be cool with everybody around. Like I don't want to burn any bridges. I want to enjoy every day and have fun every day, and I pretty much do. So
That's excellent.
Yeah.
Like, you moved here in the mid '90s.
Yes.
Louisville's a weird town. I've been to twice.
Yeah.
I know nothing about it other than Hunter Thompson was there, and then
Yep.
I visited it in 2022.
Yeah.
I got nothing else on Louisville and Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, Louisville's the spot. Like Louisville's the city. It's different like than Northern Kentucky. Northern Kentucky is considered pretty much Cincinnati.
Yeah.
And then Louisville's kind of this different city that's kind of
Okay.
more modern and more further along than like say like Lexington or like Bowling Green or other towns that are
Yeah.
smaller population, and they seem like I was talking about Maysville and stepping back in time a little bit almost. But Louisville, I mean, yeah, they have the Derby, and the Derby used to be like really wild and fun and good times. But like Louisville was cool. Like I chose to move away because I wanted to see where it would take me, but also there weren't a lot of there wasn't anything super art related. Like there's still a arts scene in Louisville, but not as big as kind of up this way, and this wasn't too terribly far away. So
Yeah.
that's
Well,
why I sought out Cincinnati. I went to NKU for graphic design, and then I ended up tattooing my teachers and other people over there. So it was cool.
How'd you actually get into tattooing?
My buddy Jay, I used to skateboard with, he worked at the skate park, and then he worked by Fort Knox, so he would tattoo the military.
Okay.
And then
yeah.
he gave me my first tattoo on a weight bench in his basement next to his ferret cage.
Yeah.
So and that's where I got my Wild Thing tattoo, man. You know,
It's still there.
But yeah, still there. And then he gave me my second tattoo, and then I was hanging out with him. We're skating, you know, we're hanging out. We're going to shows together, seeing Neurosis and seeing
Cool.
like King Horse and all these other crazy bands and stuff. But Louisville had a big music scene. So, you know, Jay's showing me how to draw tattoos and tattoo style and how you draw stuff so it ages well and it looks good, you know, 10 years down the road. And I'm telling him I want to apprentice, and he's like, no, you don't. No, you don't, man. That's all you'll ever do. He's like, everywhere you go, that's all people will ever talk to you about. He's like, it consumes your whole life.
Huh.
And he didn't like shoot it to me wrong. Like he was totally right, but I sought it out. Like I continued to get tattooed. I continued to
Like people only talk to you about apprenticing?
No, about tattoos. Like everywhere
okay.
you go, like, hey man, how much
Yeah.
for a sleeve? Like, I'm thinking about get this. How much?
gotcha.
You know, like wherever you go out, like
Yeah.
you know, restaurants, bars, out in public. He's just
an
saying
excuse
like,
for strangers to
that's-
come and talk to
that's-
you.
Yeah, like, I got a tattoo. Check out my tattoo. You know.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he didn't. Like I said, he didn't tell me wrong, but I still wanted it. And the first shops I worked at, before I even apprenticed, I kind of worked the front. So like I would sell tattoos. I'd be like, all right, like you want this, you want this, like, but they didn't have a stencil machine like a Thermofax. So I had to hand draw like every stencil. So that taught me how
That's
to
good
draw
practice. Yeah.
tattoos. And then when I started apprenticing at Mike Dorsey's shop, Permanent Productions, back in the day, I apprenticed under Phil Kyle, who I just talked to this morning. He's coming back and doing guest spot. He's coming back from France in August.
Not for the release thing.
No, he's coming back in August, and he was talking about Adriaticos. He's like, man, we got to get a Bearcat, triple, double meat. I was like, all right, dude, I'll pick you up at the airport. We'll go straight there, you know. Then tattooing and fun, like, yeah, tattooing and food and, you know, music. It's all hand in hand. But yeah, so I apprenticed and started tattooing in 97 professionally, so almost 30 years now.
I was 1 year old.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm old news. I get like discounts for being over 50, you know, so.
Oh, we're not opposite ends of the same generation.
Right.
I thought you were a little bit younger.
No, 52. Yep. 70, born in 74. So 52 this year. So a lot of living in those years. You know? Been run over 3 times. Once on the bike, once while I was pumping gas, and then another time this guy waited for me outside the bar and tried to run me over.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So pumping gas.
Pumping gas.
A revenge thing, presumably.
Well, he was choking some girl that I knew, like across the bar. So I went over there and like, what
Took
the
care
fuck
of
are
it.
you doing, dude?
Yeah.
And he was like, she called me a dickhead.
What a
and I was like,
dickhead.
you are a dickhead.
Yeah.
I was like, choke me, you know. So then him and his buddy
Jason's
were like
pretty big. You
trying
can't
to
see it
fight.
on audio.
You know, they're trying to, and I was like, fuck both you guys. Like, come on, let's go outside. This was at the Sitting Duck, which was the basement behind Short Vine.
Okay.
like,
Okay.
right by Bogarts.
Okay, yeah.
And then I was like, I'll give both you dudes 2 free licks before I do anything. Like, come on. So they wouldn't come out. So they talked to Virgil, the bartender, and he took them out a different way. And then we were all leaving. There was like 4 or 5 of us, like probably half an hour, 45 minutes later. And this silver car drove by and they chucked some bottle at us and like missed. And then I was crossing Short Vine and this full-size Chevy took off and like swerved like straight for me. So I like kind of jumped up and it like he hit me like on my like hip and like arm and
Jeez.
flipped over. Luckily flipped over the hood.
Yeah.
And then so then
Oh my God, dude.
you see like firefighters came up and cut off my pants in the middle of Short Vine and you know.
Right across the
Yeah,
street.
and then so I just went up to my buddy Mad Dog's apartment and like just kept drinking and
Yeah.
listening to AC/DC. And then the next day I went to UC and they're like, "You got some fluid on your knee, so here's some 800 milligram ibuprofen." And I was like, "I got better shit than that," like, you know. So, but yeah, dude, it was all
Wow.
good.
It's all good.
Yeah, I mean, shit. Like those 9 lives, knock on wood, you know.
Yeah.
Like, and yeah, I got hit on my bike. This dude cut across a couple lanes, like ripped my shoulder out of socket, split my head open, broke my foot. But yeah, man, I'm still here. I wear a helmet now. I didn't used to wear a helmet. I didn't have a helmet on when I got hit on my bike, but
That's lucky.
That's lucky.
yeah, that was like because there was like a curb
Oh.
and a fire plug and like a telephone pole. So
Jesus
I
fuck.
was real fortunate.
And you missed all of them?
Yeah, I was like on the ground, like, you know, right there by my bike, upside down. You know,
I have
Yeah.
irrational fears of all of that all happening to me.
Well, they're not
And it all
they're not like
happened.
irrational.
No.
It's
Right, yeah,
it's,
no.
it's a rational fear.
yeah. No, it's scary.
Great.
It's scary enough just driving
Yeah.
around
Oh, yeah.
because, I mean, I tell everybody I ride like I'm in a war zone and everyone's out to kill me.
Exactly.
Because that's kind of how you have to drive anymore, let alone ride. And
Yeah.
then like sometimes like, you know, I'm planning an out. Like, where am I going to go? Am I going to go over here in the grass if this dude comes over? Or like, you know,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
think about things like that.
And then you're going like down one of the hills like Rabbit Hash, and you're like,
Yeah.
no, I'm not going anywhere.
Right.
Like,
There's nowhere to go.
Yeah,
There's a
exactly.
ditch
You're just
over there.
Yeah.
I'm going sideways
Yeah.
and down.
That's why I like the riding out in the middle of nowhere. Like we usually do Sunday rides,
Yeah.
you know, and we'll all meet up at like 10, ride a couple hours, eat somewhere, take a different route back. Like
That sounds
pretty
nice.
fun.
The thing that, because I moved from Cincinnati, like Norwood area, to
Yeah.
Florence,
Yeah.
and I haven't shut the fuck up about how much better the roads are for the past 3 months.
Oh yeah.
It's like
Night and day.
every
yeah.
road
Everywhere.
in northern Kentucky is paved.
Yeah. Indiana, northern Kentucky, that's where we ride on Sundays. We don't
Dude,
ride around
it
Ohio
sucks.
because you're just dodging potholes.
Like people, like I going down Montgomery Road in Norwood. If you've been there, you know what I'm talking about. Like the road had molded in the
Craters.
mountains.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
literally how mountains form happened on the road.
Right.
Fucking everywhere.
Yeah, dude.
So it was just like,
little
figure eights and shit
moguls and
through the
ramps.
fucking
Yeah,
road.
you hit one of them, they'll throw you right off the seat, like
Yeah,
you know,
dude.
like holding on to the bar.
For a year, the exit from 71. If you go right, you're going to Oakley. If you go left, you're going to Norwood.
Yeah.
That left, there was a pothole in the ground that was 2 feet deep, 3.5 feet wide for
Yeah.
a fucking
Yeah.
year.
Oh yeah.
Richest country in the.
And I knew it was there, but
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I was like, if fucking people at night don't know this is here,
Yeah. Man.
there's no
That
way
would've
you're
killed
saving
me.
that.
Yeah, dude. Danger.
Like I don't know, it's fucking I don't know. Riding a bike
Fix
is
your
scary,
roads.
Eli,
Right.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
but it's also incredibly fun,
I'm getting to know.
right? Like
Yeah, yeah.
it's addicting.
Oh, definitely.
You know, like
Yeah.
I've told him this, and I want you to tell him this. So I'm going to lead you in a direction. But there's a point where like it's terrifying every time.
Yeah.
and then it is no longer, right?
Yeah, I feel that way. I feel like, yeah, it's not maybe terrifying, but then like there'll be times where there's maybe 7 or 8 of us, and then I'm leading, so I'm leading the way, so I feel like I'm responsible
Right.
for
Yeah, I'm a back
everybody.
guy. I'm not a
you know
front
what
guy.
I mean? So like if I'm leading through all these different ways in Kentucky, I got
a lot of responsibility.
Okay, where are we going to go where we don't have to cross this busy highway? Where's a spot where there's a bridge where we can go under the highway, so we're not 8 deep trying to go across this highway
Right.
from a stop sign with
Right.
cars
'Cause
going
it ain't gonna
70.
happen.
You know what I mean? So, but yeah, but normally I'm comfortable. I feel good. Like I like cruising, and it depends on which bike I'm on also, because like some of my old bikes don't stop so well, like the original old brakes, but they were designed for back then when there wasn't as much traffic, and there weren't cell phones, there weren't like
Right.
just as distracted
Right.
drivers. They were probably just drunk back then or something. But, you didn't get DUIs back then in probably the 40s and 50s.
Well, also,
you
like,
know?
the engines weren't as big.
Right, yeah.
Like,
so
it
they're
didn't
like,
need-
yeah, they're not hot rods. They're
it can't go over
they're
70,
tractors,
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like, I don't know. It's like, I think you should continue to have a healthy respect for the inherent danger,
Sure.
but it
Yeah.
stops being like, oh my God, I shouldn't do this.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's, I don't know. But like, once you start doing it, I feel like you can't stop.
Yeah.
I've gotten past that fear element. It's just that the bike doesn't run. And
Have
I
you
don't-
gotten
I don't
past the
trust
fear
it.
element?
Yeah, I mean, I get on. I feel it every time, but I still get on.
Yeah, but eventually that'll go away.
Yeah,
is what I'm saying.
I'm just saying
Yeah.
it's not prohibitive. It's just like, oh, here we go again. The problem now is the bike. I don't trust it to run because it's not running.
Do you trust any bikes to run?
American motorcycles. I mean, that's another fun part about them. Like,
Is that fun though?
They make you
Is it?
learn to work on
Right.
it. They make you, I've always been like a half wrench, but, as long as it's not something major, I've had plenty of, oh man, I can't even think of how many days and nights limping bikes home because something happened, carburetor, throttle cable,
Yeah.
clutch issues,
Yeah.
where you learn to like, I can cut off this piece of my belt and make this work, you know what I mean? Enough to, got your exhaust falling off or something, just something like enough. Like if you got your tool bag packed right, there's definitely the essentials in
Sure.
Yeah.
your tool bag to like get you where you need to be. But
I had a Sportster that the like release bearing just separated entirely in the clutch, and it was stuck in two. And I was
Yeah,
down
yeah.
on Red Bank trying to
Yeah.
get to Norwood,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
I'd stalled it at every light on purpose because it was gonna die.
Yeah.
And then I could restart because it was like a handlebar electric start. Same thing happened on my way to your bike show last September.
Oh, yeah.
But they put a quick start,
Oh,
not a
yeah.
lever,
I was
not
supposed
a
to ride to
fucking
that one,
lever,
too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
a button under
Yeah,
the
yeah.
pipes.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if it stalls, you have to
You
reach
just-
under the
and-
hot fucking
and then-
pipes, burn
and
the
then-
shit out of
yeah,
your
yeah,
hands.
yeah.
So I went, fuck it, we're getting a trailer. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
And we didn't make it to the
Let's
show.
say if you stick, like second, you just rev it, get your R's real high, and then just pull in on the clutch, and then just cruise for a while, and then let out again, and then cruise for a while,
And then don't
let
shift
out
it all
again.
and hope
Yeah,
the
yeah,
lights
yeah.
are going with you.
Right.
Yeah. Or, say you're out of gas that we've done where, you push, you put
The
your
peg
your,
shit?
your
Yeah.
your boot on your buddy's peg and push him, and push his ass to the next spot.
I was running
if
out
you
of
don't
gas.
have a, little gas can.
I always
or
have like a
2
bottle
liter.
of Snapple,
Yeah.
but not Snapple.
Just
but,
enough, yeah.
But I
Just
ran out of
enough to get
gas
somewhere.
on the bridge over from Newport to or Cincinnati to Newport.
Yeah.
Or Covington. No, it was Newport, and it fucking died on that bridge. And then there's a
Right
gas
on that, of
station
course.
in Covington.
Right.
I had enough, and I hit every light, and I coasted in, rolled directly to a stop without brakes at the gas pump. I was
Yeah.
like, that was fucking beautiful.
My shovel, the old tank, like the old tank, they call him a turtle tank, is old Super Glide tank, but the tunnel on it's like higher because of the frame. So if I
Yeah.
ran out of gas, I had a built-in reserve. All I had to do was pull over, turn the bike all the way outside and splash the gas over the frame to the petcock to get me at least to like UDF or wherever is like close enough to get gas. But yeah, the things you learn, you know. Yeah. But no, it's fun. Like I take every Wednesday off. So Wednesday is my garage day. Wednesday is my day to be out there wrenching on bikes only. So I'm out there at 8 in the morning till, you know, I'll take a lunch break.
Or come
and
here.
And then, 8 at night. You know,
today's not Wednesday, today's Tuesday.
Tomorrow's. Yeah, tomorrow. I couldn't have done it on a Wednesday.
Wouldn't have done it.
Today
was bike day.
And I've been working on the 41 lately. Me and my buddy Mike, Chopper Mike, like me and him have worked together. You know, he had a bike shop on the west side, and then I started tattooing him, and then we built our shovels kind of at the same time. And like he's a magician kind of fabricator stuff.
Okay.
So like, you know, he's the welder and he's a fabricator, and he's a wizard when it comes to like fixing and doing stuff. But him and I work on stuff together every Wednesday, and then a few nights like after tattooing, I'll come home, eat some dinner, and if I don't have a ton of homework and drawings to do, I'll go down and wrench a few hours too. So a few nights through the week, and then all day Wednesday, you know, and then like custom fabbing, frame stuff, body parts, exhaust, like everything. Like this, you know, the shovel head's really radical, and it's like, you know, that was like 4 something years.
The one that's going to be at Party.
Yeah,
the one you showed us.
One at the pen.
Yeah,
gorgeous. Yeah.
Yeah, that's 4 years of my life putting that thing together.
Man.
And then totally redid it.
Of course.
And they evolve better and better.
Dude,
and
that's the way it
better,
always happens.
So
I was going to change a
so-
carburetor, and now
Yeah,
the
yeah.
whole bike's different.
Yeah, there was one
Dramatically
pinhole. There's one pinhole in the tank, like where we change out the bung, you know, to the different gas cap, and it got this one pinhole, so it had a bubble in the paint, and it was going to crack eventually. And rather than redo that tank, changed it out to different tanks. So changed the fender, changed the carb, the bars, headlight, tail light, like a lot. Changed a lot,
Yeah.
but it was all cool, all upgrades. I like it even more. Changed the seat up because it's a rigid, so like now it's got a Springer seat and it's got the Springer front end. So you know, as long as you don't hit a monster, middle of your back, you'll feel it right away.
I mean,
brace on maybe
Yeah,
when you
right.
ride that.
Yeah, they got those old school like biker belts. Remember those belts that are all
like the weightlifted
bedazzled
one.
and
Oh,
jeweled,
yeah.
you know, but they're actually cool. But I don't think I could wear one on.
Not yet.
Yeah,
If your back
but-
hurts too much.
Yeah, my back already hurts from tattooing for 30 years. Like, you know,
Hunched
from
over in weird
twisting
fucking
in all
ways.
these weird positions.
Sure.
Like it's all neck and back. But I stretch every morning.
Yeah,
Like I do these
that
weird
helps.
old Shaolin stretches.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
used to take Shaolin Ryu with my dad when I was young. So I do those same stretches, and it stretches everything: your hips, neck, back, shoulders.
really
like it's awesome.
It fixes you how much stretching can do. Because
And I never do it.
If I did,
You're gonna have
if
to.
I didn't,
29.
man, I'd be like
Dude,
miserable.
I I got off painkillers
Sure.
some time ago.
Good.
And it was like, how am I going to live in so much pain?
Right.
And yoga and stretching is
Sure.
really
Yeah,
how
man,
you do it.
It works miracles.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't.
You should start when you're young.
Yeah,
Kid.
I mean, like, you know,
Take advice from the graybeard.
hey, he's less gray than you. But he
Right.
just ferments.
Yeah, this is Sharpie.
Yeah,
I Sharpie
when I was
gray
younger,
in.
they always said always trust the graybeards, and now like I'm one.
Now
of
you're
them.
one of
So
them.
yeah,
Yeah.
I've been one for a while. But
Same.
yeah, I'm the old guy in tattooing. Like that was probably 5 years ago. I realized like, damn, I'm the old guy in tattooing now. Like when did that happen? Like, but it's
Start
good.
to
I'll
look
take
around.
it, dude.
Yeah.
I'll take it. It's awesome. I love tattooing. I
wouldn't
love
trade.
being tattooed. Like I love it.
When
Love
did
it.
you open One Shot?
04.
04,
So
okay.
in 04, yeah.
And did you open that or take it over?
No, I opened it.
Okay.
I opened it. I always I worked at some awesome shops. Like I got opportunities to work at like some of the best, and that really helped me get where I am today. And I owe those guys a lot, you know. But I always felt like, you know, I kind of wanted to do my own thing. And I finally got to the point where there for a while I had just like a little private studio and I was traveling a ton and that was fun and all, but I like being in the shop with other people and like, it's a fun, like we joke around, we have fun with our tattoos, with our clients, with each other, it's like a family for real.
It's, I see a lot of one-shot tattoo shirts.
Good.
I see a lot of people.
Yeah, he tells me
Awesome.
this, like he'll be like,
I'll be at the grocery store
Oh,
working,
cool.
and I'll
Right
be like,
on.
oh, somebody else in it.
Oh, that's cool, man. Yeah, because people drive from like all over, like India, Kentucky, like
it's a good shop.
I mean, everywhere, and I'm like, damn, they drove past like 100 shops to come to ours. Like,
dude,
it's
like,
great,
yeah, dude. Yeah.
So
all the time. We talked about this earlier, but about once a fucking day, I see a new Cincinnati tattoo shop or tattooer that I was unaware of.
Yeah.
I was like, where the fuck are you? Like,
Yeah.
you're also an OTR?
Where do you fit in?
Like,
then there's a slow time in tattooing and crying about this and that. Like, I was like, yeah, because there's a million shops, and you thought it was cool because like there's a TV show about it or whatever, but I don't think they really realized how much work it really is, and that's why. Well, I'm quitting tattooing. Like, bye.
That seems typical.
Like you should have never started. So you got into it for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
Like I'm fortunate that we never cool guide. Like, oh, we're not doing that tattoo. You know what I mean? Like if it was a tattoo somebody wanted, I mean, not always. I mean, sometimes like. You got to tell them, well, it's got to be bigger or it's got to be simplified or something to really make a good tattoo for a long time. But not, pigeonholing yourself to like one certain exact style to where like, this is it and this is all we do. And we're a street shop.
Yeah.
That open signs on, anybody can walk in. And that's what's cool about it too. It's like you get to do all kinds of images, which I love, man. I mean, like I love doing a more illustrated traditional like Americana or American style Japanese like illustrated, but like realism, like
do you do realism?
Some, not much, because it's not like, I mean, I can do it pull out, it's just not my favorite, but
I imagine like people see this stuff.
But I push that stuff more. Like if it's a portrait, I'll push it to another guy, like other people. I was like, you should go see this guy, go see this dude for this, because I'm not gonna do portraits or, but black and gray, kind of more realistic stuff. I learned how to do all that because that's what you did. The old school street shops, you learned it all, you know. So
I feel like you're also very fast.
Yeah,
which is like an old school thing. Like we're gonna come and go. Like we're getting this done.
Sure, man. Like the guys I learned out, Phil, Kyle, Phil the Drill, man. He could get through it. He got through.
Dude, I saw
stuff.
you do a neck tattoo that was not uncomplicated.
Yeah.
And it was for
necks
fucking
are tricky.
But it was for a photo shoot.
Yeah.
You were kind of too fast.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
you're like, I'm done. I'm like, you're fucking done?
It's not too fast. It's like, that's what.
Oh no, I mean
is.
for the shoot, like
I
for
know
us to circle back and forth.
Yeah, but I mean, I tattoo a lot of tattooers because they're like, they're pretty covered and they know that shit like doesn't feel the best. They're like, oh yeah, you're doing my back. Like, hell yeah, I'll do your back, dude. Like
my back took
6
2
hours,
years.
I got back pieces like I've done in, 10, 12 hours,
Yeah, I think I mean, mine was my fault, not Michael's fault.
Like a lot of it's using bigger needles or like using bigger brushes.
Yeah.
And the technique and the machines. And like I said, the people I learned from like is what got me there. Like people can't believe sometimes like how fast I can get through stuff. But I mean, that's 30 years of tattooing,
Yeah,
so
things get better.
That's why I can be like,
that's craftsmanship.
More selective now as far as like what I'm tattooing. Like I tattoo all the time, but I'm not going to do like the Pinteresting stuff and the little, like I did all that stuff, I did all that, so like the stuff, it's like, I want to save my body and my eyesight and all that for the
absolutely.
one, like the fun ones and the ones I want to do. And then if people look at my portfolio, like that's the style stuff.
Does it fuck up your eyesight?
No, I mean, I've been fortunate. Like I just had to get readers like a year ago.
Is that a thing that can happen with tattooing? Like eyesight going?
I don't know. I think that's more like genetics.
Probably reading.
Yeah.
Same.
It's
like because you're close up.
Yeah, I think it's more genetic. It's like diarrhea. It runs in your genes. So punny. But no, it's like my dad had to wear glasses when he was like 20, and then my mom got readers when she was 50 something. So I guess I follow
that's not
kind of
bad.
more my mom's side, which
Yeah,
is
my
like,
parents are the same.
you know, plus ones, you know,
Yeah.
and it's only like at night I noticed like I was trying to read directions on making some kind of food. I'm like, is a light dim
Yeah.
in here or what is this? And then I was
That's
like,
where I'm
at
getting.
Aldi, and I tried these readers on. like, oh shit!
Yeah. Oh, it's
Here
supposed to
we
look
go.
like that.
The
Yeah,
lighting
yeah.
fucking.
Like it wasn't the lighting.
Look at those crisp edges, man.
Yeah, those 52-year-old eyeballs.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about getting some head tattoos,
Yeah.
and it's stressing me out
Yeah.
because like when my back was done, I was like, okay, I never have to do that again.
Right. Yeah.
Thank fucking God.
Yeah.
That
yeah.
sucks so much.
You gotta
every
earn it,
time.
man. It only hurts if you deserve it.
But
I
like,
like that mentality.
I'm running out of spaces
You
that
must
don't
have
hurt.
deserved it. Yeah, that's it, dude.
What did you do?
I don't know. The back's weird because it's so big. Where
Yeah.
like certain parts, you're like, oh, I could sit here all day.
Oh no.
And then it goes like the
yeah.
fucking under the ribs on the side.
Yeah, I mean, some of my back was worse than my ribs. I felt like, and I don't know if that's because my back's like fucked up from tattooing and being run over, you know. But I felt like,
Thrice.
But yeah, right, exactly. But I felt like there were spots in the center of my back that were, you know, pretty bad. Like not as bad as like my palm. Like my palm was the absolute worst. Like that.
Yeah,
that
I've been
skin's
looking at that.
so calloused, so like, and the layers of your dermis and subcutaneous tissue, it's like really thick. So some stuff you got really sink. So,
But also it rubs off over time, right?
no, I mean those are like 10, 15 years
That
old.
must have been
you know?
ground
So
the
it's like I
fucking-
got, you know, my first tattoo machine I ever used.
I see.
You know, that's Supreme, and then I got rolled paper towels. That's goofy,
Real
fun-
basic.
fun, but
got-
like
you're
it's what I
covered.
always have in my
No
hands
shading.
for
Yeah, you're
real.
covered.
Yeah, no shading or that stuff doesn't really take, but
Sometimes-
you can outline it.
Yeah, I look at like painful tattoo spots
Mm-hmm.
sometimes, and people get like real basic but real cool looking stuff, and I go, "Oh, you were smart.
Yeah, exactly.
You
yeah.
fucking thought that out, didn't you?"
Not smart if it looks like shit.
No, but like cool looking shit.
But if it's cool, yeah. My brother has all black and gray, and I was like, man, you did it right, dude. If I did it all over again, I'd do it all black and gray because it ages the best.
Yeah.
And black and gray looks smoother and better like a couple years later. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
was
it
gonna
looks
do
cool.
that.
Yeah.
Like I went down that road for like
Yeah.
5 years, and then I
Yeah.
got this big ass Matador.
Yeah.
And went, I guess not. Never mind.
I got a collection of both. I got a good collection of everything, you know. Like
Well, I
I'm
feel
blasting over, you know, my buddy Tim Lehigh's blasting over this whole arm, like so second coat. Like I love tattoos, man. Like you're never finished. You're never done. You
Well,
know.
I feel like also tattoos, the aging is kind of a direct correlation to how good the shop was you went to as well.
Yeah.
Sure.
Because like
Yeah.
I got tattoos in Oxford, Ohio. There was 2 tattoo shops. I went to college there.
Vertigo.
Yeah,
and-
not that one.
No, I remember that.
and then-
neither one was really good.
There was
but
one guy
I
at the other
remember-
one.
Yeah.
named Josh, and I forgot his last name.
Okay.
And he was fucking solid.
Yeah.
Like that shit is like 12 years old.
Yeah, man. That looks
You
good.
know, but
Looks
it's black
good.
and gray.
Yep.
But it hasn't fallen out. I've never gotten a
No,
touch
man.
up.
No, he did it right.
Like,
you know?
that was
Somebody
I got
taught him
lucky.
right, you know.
Well, he knew. At one point, I talked to him about where he came from, and he knew someone that like you guys knew, and like came from that general.
Some lineage
Yeah.
through like legit tattooing.
Yes, and it was. But dude, Vertigo's a fucking
Yeah.
nightmare.
Oh yeah, I remember like fixing or covering some stuff.
Was there
from
a scandal or were they just bad?
Oh, he was
They're
just horrible.
Okay.
I think they just maybe didn't like. Who knows? Like didn't learn right, and just bad habits and bad tattooing. And I mean, I was telling the rest of the artists at the shop, like we could never do a new tattoo again and just do cover-ups and have enough for the rest of our career. Just
Yeah.
fixing and covering,
Yeah.
you know, tattoos. There's that convention that's coming up
Villain
here
Arts.
in Cincinnati, and every year we fix 10 to 40 tattoos like right away, like they're fucked, like. And I'm just like, man, you'd think that people would. You get the tattoo you deserve, you know. If you don't do your research and you don't like,
Dude.
you
As
know,
someone
you
with some
don't-
very bad tattoos,
You have, like,
I
what-
agree with you.
you know
got
what I mean?
one up
But
there?
did you do your research? Did you really know what this artist was doing?
we
Did
were
you
drunk.
Look at all their
and
work.
None of
See,
them
yeah.
were artists.
Yeah,
We
so-
were drunken in the apartment, and there was a gun.
apartment. Yeah.
But you have the one
There's
Oliver
a gun
Peck
to your
tattoo.
head.
Yeah.
There's a gun to your head. Like you're getting this tattoo.
No, it was just like, that sounds fun. This will
Yeah.
be a good story.
Yeah, it's usually a
Or eat the rich on my own
kitchen.
arm.
basement next to a fair cage.
Yeah,
No,
yeah, exactly.
There's all kinds of like,
Next time I'll come to your shop and get a
spots
real one.
where, yeah.
Dude, you got to do like one of the bike night flashes.
Yeah, dude. There's so
Party of
many.
the Pen's coming up.
I mean, you've seen, Party of the Pen. Looking forward to that.
Oh, dude, I got this
sure.
fucking hand tattoo there last year.
Yeah, looks awesome.
Yeah.
it
that's
was
a great
that dude,
tattoo.
Greg Christensen.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Greg Christian.
But like,
Yeah.
I wanted it somewhere else, like on my arm, but I was like, no, it only makes sense on my hand.
Dude, it's perfect fit. Like,
and then I had the ride, and the bandage fell off, and gravel was hitting it on the way
Yeah.
home, and I was like, fuck.
I talked to him like right before that Scranton tattoo convention, and I think he's coming down for the book release party
cool.
and
Cool.
tattooing. So
It is
So,
a great
yeah,
fucking tattoo.
Yeah.
oh,
it is.
definitely. He's got. Did you see his sheet in the book? It's really it's really cool too.
Yeah,
There's some awesome sheets in there. But we're gonna be at Party at the Pen. Gonna put a shovel head in the pen. It's gonna be there, and
And
then
we're gonna
cool.
shoot it
And
for
we're
the
gonna-
magazine that we're
Awesome.
doing.
Killer.
That's pushing the magazine.
Yeah, push that magazine.
just
It's
did.
going to be great.
We're doing a whole magazine about Party at the Pen.
Awesome.
And
That's
we're-
great.
yeah.
I'm excited.
And we'll also be at Party at the Pen selling stuff.
Yep, I got a booth as well in the swap meet spot, and then I'll have the books there and some merch. And yeah, man, it should be. Last year was so much fun.
Yeah, it was.
Dude, it was
great.
fucking awesome.
It was
Yeah.
way great.
It was, yeah, and we had I just forgot his fucking name, Luke. I just totally forgot his name on the show. The guy that runs Party at the Pen.
Oh, cool.
And it was interesting talking to him about how it got started because like it's just fucking him. Like
Yeah.
it's a big event.
Yeah.
That's wild.
But
man,
it's
'cause
just
it was
like
huge.
Yeah, and like
yeah.
there's some other people involved now, but really it's like him and his family just doing 2 of these a year.
Yeah,
and they're
man.
getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And like I don't know, I feel like Ohio and Kentucky are a good place to put that kind of shit.
Sure.
Yeah, definitely.
But we don't have like any of it.
There's a lot more going on. I feel like in the past few years, like as far as Party at the Pen.
Germantown just started.
Germantown
Yeah.
Hoedown.
That
That
was
was
great.
fun. I've
Kenny
tattooed.
did a great job with that.
Yeah, Kenny.
Who's again just a
rules,
guy.
man.
Yeah. That's just Kenny putting
Yeah,
it
yeah,
together.
and did great and raised a lot of money for the Germantown Fairgrounds,
Yeah.
which helped them out, which was awesome. But that was fun, and tattooing out there was wild.
That was the first time you tattooed me.
I tattooed, noon to midnight.
Yeah.
You know, like it was like nonstop. And then I slept in my Suburban right outside the door, and like a little twin like blow up mattress in the back.
That
or
was like an
whatever,
old
but it
school
was
version
fun.
of it. Like
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool that weird old building that was like kind of a reception hall.
Yeah,
or
what was that?
they had like pie competitions there.
Yeah,
and shit. Like it was wild. And then it
Dance
ended up
offs.
the lady that runs the Germantown fairgrounds there, I was like, the family farm is just a couple hills over from here. And she was like, well, who is your family? I was like, Lynn and June. Adam, she was like, I'm Stapleton. I'm related to them. So she was my cousin. I was like,
cool.
that's so weird and wild. So she kept coming back and checking on us and stuff. But it was fun, and working with Dylan and Adam, like tattooing out there. It was a good time. I'm looking forward to this year.
and that is the beginning of October, the first weekend in October.
First weekend of October.
It's coming up.
Yep. Sucks that the hangar's not going on again, but it didn't work out this year. We're doing the bike nights at the shop, and then we got the 29th and 30th of May. It's like the book release party. So bike night on the 29th, and then party, and then the 30th as well. So
I'll
That's
have
gonna
the
be cool.
shovel. For,
Awesome.
Yeah.
For that release party.
cool.
Yeah, I'm
I
real
gotta-
stoked on that.
I gotta figure out which one I'm gonna bring up. So I'll have to. I'm saving the shovel. Like I'm not even taking it out until Party at the Pen, because I know people are gonna bite the flames, those gold leaf flames, the way they're done. So I was like, if I
cool.
debut it at
Yeah.
Party at the Pen, the way it's redone, people can bite it, but then everybody will know because they saw it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like I'll bring something else up.
What happened to that devil gas tank.
I still got it. That was a local dude made that all out of Bondo. It's the sickest. It's the wildest. Like I had somebody offer me $1,000 for it, and I'm like, nope.
But
like, nah, man, that's like a 60s, 70s Survivor, and like, it's awesome. It's so cool.
What the fuck are you gonna do with it?
I'm gonna look at it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, man, that's cool. I might attempt to try to do something like that. You know what I mean? But I've got a price for it. Like there's a dude from California who wanted it, and I was like $2,500. Like that's the only way I'd sell it.
That's what I've been telling. I do have like
$2,500. That's
Yeah.
the only way. And then, but man, it's cool. It's got, the way it's painted, the pearl flames, and it goes into purple, and then God of Hellfire, Arthur Brown, like, which is awesome.
Have you seen this tank?
No.
Okay,
I was
after this,
just thinking
you guys-
somebody needs to show me a picture when we're
awesome.
done.
So I was like, there's this cool little pawn shop that has all kinds of crazy taxidermy and nutty stuff all the time. And it was in there. I walked in one day and I was like, dude, looks like this old guy Harvey that works there. I was like, that looks like Harvey. And they were laughing. And that's why we bought it. And this guy had it in Hawk. It was on an old Sportster, and this guy had hawked it for some money and then just didn't come back and get it. And then he had asked about it not too long ago, and they said, oh, they sold it to this other local kind of tattooer motorcycle dude, blah, blah, blah. So I'd like to, because I thought it was on this old Triumph, and it wasn't. So it was on something else, but I don't know who this guy was, but supposedly he did all the molding of this face, and it's so cool. And for it to hold up, you know, 40, 50 years, it's pretty amazing. Lacquer paint job. So it's lacquer wasn't your thing back
That's
then,
one of my favorite, like, I don't remember a lot of shit that I see because I see it all day, every day. But like, that was one where I'm like, oh, I'm gonna remember that fucking gas tank.
Yeah, there's a local there's a dude, Lloyd's Treasures or something, that's on Instagram, and he has all kinds of antique crazy stuff all the time. I'll have tattoo stuff, sometimes motorcycle stuff, but he had like a hammerhead shark gas tank. And it was wild, dude. And I was like, so I asked him, I was like, how much? He's like $2,500. And that's kind of where
You were
I
like,
came up with the number.
It's a good price.
Because I'm like, dude, this devil tank's way cooler than that. So it should be. And like, if somebody bought it, I'd be bummed.
Yeah, but like, dude, I always do that with shit. Like, I just shovel tank or shovel motor.
Yeah.
People were like, can I have it? And I was like, yeah, it's $6,000.
Yeah.
But you can have it.
I don't want to get rid of
That's how
it.
you
So
have
you
it.
have
Yeah.
to overcome
have
that.
it.
So I can buy another one and then have
This
$4,000.
for me to buy something else. And that's the only way I can justify selling that thing for $2,500 is because like it's going straight into the knucklehead,
Right.
Because I never thought I'd have a knuckle. Like they're untouchable pretty much. And
How'd you end up with that?
I sold this Springer that I had, this Heritage Springer that I bought that had low miles, and rode it around for 4 or 5 years and sold it and made like $4,000. And then I was like, so I just left the money in the garage, like locked up and everything. I was like, this is going towards another bike. I was looking for a generator shovel, and then this bike popped up, and I was like, this is a scam. There's no way. This is legit. It's like way down the middle of the hills in Kentucky.
Yeah.
But then it had Delaware plates. I was like, this is a total scam. So I called and I talked to this dude, and I talked to him for like an hour. First time I talked to him, and I'm like, man, I got to go to Louisville for a funeral tomorrow. I'm going to go to this funeral, and then I'm going to drive and see you. And then I came and I saw him, and he fired it up, and I was like, all right, before we go any further, just shake my hand because I'm buying the bike. And he was like, what? I was like, come, I'm buying the bike.
That's mine now.
And then so we shook hands, and then we talked about it more after
Yeah.
that. And he explained it to me. He had it 40 some years, and he'd had these different knuckleheads over the years. And he's like, and then I showed him the bikes, worked on
Yeah.
and stuff. And
So he knew that it was
so
going
he
to a
was
good
like
home.
happy
Yeah,
that
yeah.
I'm so happy you're getting it. There was this other guy that was trying to get me down the price. And I was like, did I ask for any money off? Not a dime. I was like, you
was
didn't
already
price
cheap.
it. No, it wasn't cheap. 20 grand's not cheap. So I was like, it wasn't priced too low and it wasn't priced too high. I mean, that's what the motor costs.
Mm-hmm.
And then everything else is extra. This isn't a running bike, with a Springer and all
Right.
kinds of stuff. So I gave him a deposit. I was like, I'll be back. I'll be back on Saturday to pick it up. So he was really cool. And I came back Saturday and I picked it up. And, I was like, he had some other parts around. And I was like, man, there's an old VL Springer. And I'm like, man, if you ever sell that Springer, I need it. And he's like, well, let's make a deal today. So I got the Springer. I loaded up the bike, took off. I wasn't down his hill coming back to Cincinnati. And my Suburban breaks out. No brakes. Like, what? I was like, what the fuck's going on, man? So I pull over and like, there's like this sawmill in the middle of these hills and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm just like pumping. And I like barely got up the road, pull over in this gas station in the gravel, and I get underneath, and like this brake line had rusted and ruptured. And once I put that heavy load in, behind in the trailer coming down the hill. Yeah, the dude didn't do it. He was with me the whole time. But the whole back wheel was wet. So then like these like country dudes helped us out and had some tools. Like they rolled up the street to some yard sale and brought back these tools, and we crimped the line and stuff. So now I only have like front brakes. Like, and I limped it back like all the way back home and got it like I'd never, like that was the most stressful drive back.
Trailing your bike's already fucking stressful.
And then so like the dude called me a couple times. I didn't answer the phone because I was like trying to, get this bike back home. I was like, I'll call you tomorrow. So I called him. I was like, man, that bike did not want to leave you after 40 years. Like it didn't even let me down the hill and that shit happened. So he was like, I'm going to show you this, before you leave. And he pulls back this curtain, and he's got a 42 knucklehead with a sidecar. And he's like, I'm dying with this one. Like, I'll never sell this one. But when I do die, she's going to call you. And I was like, damn, for real? Like, wow, dude. Like,
you made a friend.
That's mind blowing.
Has he died?
Thank you. He has.
Did you?
And I haven't heard yet, but like I'm fingers crossed it could happen. Who knows? But I'm more than thrilled with the 41. I got almost a 90-year-old Harley, man, that runs and rocks. And like once it's redone, dude, it's gonna be insane. Like insane.
Is that the next project?
Yeah, and it's like gonna be like above and beyond. It's just, just the stuff so far that's been done to it. You'll have to check it out. I'm not posting a bunch of pictures. It's kind of the same thing. I'm not posting pictures because people like to bite. You know what I mean? So I'll just do the same thing. I'll get it finished and then I'll bring it out.
Reveal.
Oh yeah. But I'm gonna airbrush a bunch of crazy stuff and the tank and the frames getting painted and the oil tank and the headlight buckets getting metal flake paint. It's gonna be wild. So I'm excited about it. I'm thrilled about it. It makes me want to work on it, like I said, every Wednesday. So tomorrow, 8 in the morning, I'm out there back at it, cutting up an oil tank. That's what I've been doing last couple Wednesdays.
Well, that's fun.
Fitting stuff, oil tanks, all good.
That's the way to go.
For sure.
Well, thank you for doing this.
Yeah. Oh yeah, super fun.
I appreciate it.
Super fun.
Congratulations
on the book. Everyone should check the book out. We sell them as well. I haven't mentioned that yet. They're on our site. It's called Life Behind Bars. Yeah. You can also get them through Jason and your publishing company.
After Forever Publishing on Instagram has a link, Big Cartel. And then we just got the hardcovers in. So I'm going to be putting them on this week.
And there's 1,000 of the soft covers. How many of the hardcovers?
There's 1,000 as well. Well, actually, they shorted me a little bit. So there's 900 and some hardcovers.
Okay, so they're limited.
Yeah. That's it.
Get one now.
Yeah, get that. And then, come see us at Party at the Pin and hang.
Absolutely.
And the bike shows and all that.
Yep.
All right. Thank you again.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.